I know I always start the videos like this, but to be honest, I'm not surprised Cold War was a letdown. I mean, when I was playing the beta, I was pretty surprised only by the field of view that we have field of view on console, and I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. And then, I'm not gonna lie, like in the beginning, I was like, does it feel arcadey to me? And I was like, no. And I was like, maybe the graphics just look like this because it's beta. Bitch! The graphics look like this and it's the full game. This is not worth your money. I mean, unless you're more into that person who's like into an arcade or like arcadey type of shooter, I mean, I guess go for it. It feels like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. Like literally, like the graphics don't even look like they have improved at all. Like me playing this game makes me miss Modern Warfare. Yes, the 2019 or 2018 whatever one, the one with Warzone, and it just, oh dude, this game just feels so disgusting and not in a good way. Like the guns have like it feels like it has no recoil, nothing. Like it just looks nasty, and like that's from a 2 to 1 year difference. Like Modern Warfare took 2 years to make, and it's beautiful. We have more content now, thank God, because day one didn't have a lot, and you know. But oh my God, Cold War is just a letdown. Like the multiplayer is just so goofy, looks disgusting. The animations are just ugly as shit. The graphics are just bad. Like, oh my God. I Oh my God. I know everyone's complaining about campers. There's always gonna be campers. That shit annoys the fuck out of me though. I'd be screaming my ass off. But fuck, man. Day one campers are annoying. I'm so glad I did not buy this game. Luckily, I had a friend like buy it for me, so I got to try it out. And oh my God, all I did was honestly just play to unlock woods, and then now I'm back on Warzone because Modern Warfare is where it's at. And this, I feel like this game's gonna die out pretty fast unless they put a battle pass. But the game just feels nasty. It feels too arcadey for me after playing Modern Warfare and Warzone. Warzone just feels so much better and more fun, and it's more realistic. Like there's actually like punishment for having like different types of shit on your weapon, like oh, a heavier barrel makes you run slow and stuff like that. Like I like that. That's better. And the only thing I can say that Cold War really brought that was, I guess, okay, not really anything. Supposedly they're gonna be bringing their weapons to Warzone, and I just hope if they do that, those guns have recoil and like all that shit. Cause Cold War feels like it does not have shit in its multiplayer. It just feels too arcadey and like, oh my God. And another thing too that I like that they did, but not really, was that they brought those operators from Cold War to Warzone. I guess, like I guess free operators that you have to unlock and do all these challenges for Cold War. Yay, fucking bum ass shit. But supposedly they're bringing the weapons from Cold War to Warzone, and the only way you can level them up supposedly is by playing the multiplayer on Cold War. And to be honest, I could give less of a fuck. I'm not gonna do that shit. I hate Cold War right now. It's just so booty. It just feels too arcadey for me. It's too kiddish. Like I do not like it. That's the whole reason I did not like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. I mainly like purposely just played those games for zombies, and zombies is the same. It just feels arcade as shit. It's kind of a not let down, but it's kind of disappointing that we get a reskin of a map, even though the map is bigger and there's more places to explore. But it's basically a reskin, and I know that that's kind of invalid because the map's different and bigger. But it's just like really the same fucking map again. Oh, but now we can go outside. Oh, it's just like I don't like it. And now we start off with the class, and I'm pretty sure in the future they're gonna do different ones where like, oh, you can play classic zombies where you start off with pistols, which is whatever. I guess zombies will be zombies, but the multiplayer here just feels like shit. Zombies, I really don't know how I feel about it. It just kind of feels the same like always. Just survive until you get bored, or now you can extract. Yeah, and then what else? The campaign too. The campaign is so much dog shit. Like this new character Adler, I kind of liked him, but when you're playing and you get more progressed into it, you just kind of feel like, damn, this dude's a fucking dick. Like shit. And then Mason and Woods, oh, don't even get me started, bro. Their voices just feel so out of place. Like I know Modern Warfare had a reboot with Captain Price, who else, Ghost, and all that, but those voices feel so good and fine. Like they feel, I don't know, they're just there. They feel good. Like if you hear their voices, and then Woods and Mason's not to be mean to the voice actor, but he just sounds like so bitchy. Like Like the graphics on the game just look so bad. I'm not talking about the cutscenes. The cutscenes look pretty good, like polished, not that bad. But the the story wise too, like Mason and Woods are just kind of pushed to the side because you're playing as some CIA agent, which is kind of lame because that's the whole reason. Like in the trailer, they lead you on to think like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a story with this new character, and you're gonna be playing as Mason and Woods. Like that's what it feels like. But nope, you're kind of just pushed to the side, switching back between a person named Bell. And I'm not gonna go into spoilers because but it's just so shitty. Like, oh my god, they push Mason and Woods off to the side. Like, come on, the two iconic characters from Black Ops. Like, you're really gonna do that shit? Like, oh my god. Honestly, feel like this game's gonna die out pretty quick. Like, there's really nothing new to experience. It just feels like Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4. Like, that's dead ass what it feels like to me. Does not feel any different. The guns have no, like, the guns are not even fun. The guns all feel the same. And then like the health bar system, like I don't care about that. I know you can take that off, but I don't like it. It's just annoying. It's so fucking annoying. I hate that shit. And then like the hardcore is just doom. Like it's just so stupid. And like like you die so quick. And like I love Modern Warfare's hardcore. I know you're supposed to die fast in hardcore, but like in Modern Warfare, it just feels so good. It feels so smooth. 2 years to make, and it feels better. And I know this was gonna be made on 1 year, and I knew this game was gonna be like fucking dog shit. Like fuck, they really, if they would have took 2 years time to make this, like 2 years of making this, it probably would have been turned out to be really good. Like they really could have remade this like a copy of Modern Warfare, like how good it feels with weapons and everything, and like animations and the way lighting and everything looks exactly like that for Cold War, like a nice Vietnam type game. Like the campaign does have those moments where it looks good, but that's different from the multiplayer. Like the multiplayer just looks like shit. It looks like Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4. And like in the campaign too, there's not even gore. Like I know Modern Warfare didn't start off with gore, but at least they started putting that. And I know it's like the launch of Cold War, but it just feels so shitty. And in my personal opinion, I do not like Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4 gameplay style. It's too goofy for me. I That's why I stopped playing Call of Duty after like Modern Warfare 3 or whatever, because it just started getting repetitive. But Modern Warfare, the new one, just kind of brought out this new gunplay and everything, and executions. Oh my god, it's so fun. It's so fun. So I honestly believe like just stick with Modern Warfare and save your money, because Cold War is just really not worth it. The story was bad. They pushed our two main characters to the side. They don't even feel like Mason and Woods. They don't feel like that epic dynamic duo, my bad, and Black Ops. And I don't know, it just does not go here. It just feels like a quick, what's it called? Cash grab. They literally even have Warzone's title on Cold War, so you can go buy it. Like, oh, maybe it's an expansion or whatever for people who are new. It's really just booty, and they're like sponsoring it so much. Like, if it's a good game, it's just bad. It does have some cool references from there and stuff, like the beginning, like when you light up the cigarette or whatever the match. It's kind of like Black Ops 1 reminding you, but like the game is just bad. It's just I don't like this game at all. It just feels like a 3. Like if you look at take a look at the graphics, this game looks like it was like in the early stages of Xbox One, and like we're now starting to move up to like 4K for Xbox, like having better looking games. Like this game just looks so clayish. It's just bad. And like even people on the PS4 were saying, I saw a guy's review. He was saying like, "Oh, I'm on the PS4 Pro or whatever, and this shit looks horrible." And that's what I'm saying. It just feels like Black Ops 3 just slightly Saturnized or whatever, saturation. God, I hate this game. I raged so much at it already. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I would honestly just stick with Modern Warfare because it just feels better, and we have Warzone. Another thing too, I don't know if I said this already. My bad. Modern Warfare is gonna outlive Cold War for sure because one, we have a battle pass system, and it's just better. Even if the battle pass is ass, at least we still have Warzone, and they're still doing like fixes and shit to that. And I'm so glad they're not making their own engine or whatever mode for Cold War's Warzone, because oh, I would not even fucking play that. It'd basically be BO4. Blackout. Oh, that is so disgusting. I just hope whatever they implement from Cold War's weapons, they're modern warfare nized or whatever. I don't know if that's a word, but modern warfare nized. Like actual warfare, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just this game. The only thing I'd say, this whole collab and whatever, I know they're the same Call of Duty, same shit, different, stories and whatever, Black Ops and Modern Warfare. Only thing I liked about this whole thing is either that we're getting a new Warzone map, better be just on Warzone like Modern Warfare, and they brought Woods to Modern Warfare. Even though it's not the actual voice actor, which sucks, but it's not like they talk a lot in Warzone, so yeah, just if you play the campaign or you go look at cutscenes, like Mason and Woods just don't feel the same, like at all. And like the character who did Captain Price voice, there's even an interview on it where he's like, "Oh yeah, to get into Captain Price was pretty hard, but he actually he was like really good as Captain Price, like really good." But this is just my personal opinion. I really think that Cold War was a letdown. Not gonna lie. We even got my boy Zilla Kami saying that it was a trash, and a lot of other people. If y'all know who Zilla Kami is, but yeah, it's just fucking. I'm disappointed. So save your money, honestly. Wait till it's like $20 if it ever even gets to $20. I mean, honestly, just don't even buy the game. Just go back to Black Ops 3 and 4 if you miss that type of like arcadey vibe. You know, I don't think it's worth it. And supposedly they said zombies was gonna be free, but they say it's the DLC now. So I don't know if that's true or not. Either way, don't waste your money. I'm glad I didn't, cause my friend luckily like game shared with me for the try it out, and I was lucky. And all I really did was just unlock woods on there, and I just had a horrible experience. I mean, it just does not feel good at all. The campaign, I will say too, I forgot to mention, like the executions in game are pretty cool, but that's campaign. That's not even multiplayer, sadly. Multiplayer has like one execution. I know it's just launched, but man, we don't get nothing on day one for content for this game. But either way, like even if it had a lot of content, I still wouldn't like it because it just feels too arcadey and too like babyish for me, you know. That's just my personal opinion. So let me know what you guys think about Cold War. These are my personal thoughts, and I just felt like it was just a big letdown. Uh, like and subscribe for more content, and thank you for supporting me. Have a good day.